Okay, so if you haven't got your ticket to EGX yet, then you might want to hurry because most of the days are sold out. There's some on the Friday left and there's some on the Sunday, but the rest seem completely sold out on the website. But if you are going, then you might also want to consider that the Oddscast are having their own booth. Well, not only that, it hasn't got a mention of Simon, so if you're looking forward to seeing Simon, I think his back's still broken or injured. It's not broken, he's not fully disabled from it that I'm aware of. If he is, I apologise, and I hope he gets well soon. But if you're planning on going, then bear in mind that you can go on the 25th and 26th, either for £20 for both days or £15 per day, depending on what you choose. There's an evening with the Orgscast, so it's like an evening with Sips, but it doesn't mention Sips being there, so don't expect him to be there. It's a relaxed after show event for more personal time, so expect not signings and that lot. But there are going to be questions, and obviously they're going to be putting on a panel and a show, so that's worth bearing in mind. And depending on who you're looking forward to seeing on the Friday, it will be Kim, Duncan, Kim, Duncan, Shin and Hannah. And on the Saturday it's Ross, Trot, Smithy, which are hat films with Lewis. So who you want to see, and if you want to see both, then obviously both days, 6 to 8 p.m. It doesn't mention where exactly they are. I'm going to assume it's going to be in the NEC Arena, which could have any sort of name by now, but the arena rather than the actual hallways, so slightly off where they do the music and stuff. If you know the NEC, then you'll know what the NEC Arena is. It gets renamed the LGO Arena or the O2 Arena and different things depending on who has sponsorship of it right now, but it's the NEC Arena to anyone that ever worked there. And yeah, more than that, we have more games to announce that have coming up. If I can just get to the page, because my email's been a bit slow. Obviously there's Star Wars Battlefront, the playable, is going to be UK's first time, so 40 players are going to face off either as the Galactic or the Rebellion in a 20 versus 20 battle arena. So it should be playable as well, but I'm not sure if you have to pre-register. It doesn't mention, but you might want to look that up and get in touch, because if you want to take part in the 20 versus 20, then that could be quite an epic battle. I mean, it's going to be testing the servers to the limits. Obviously it'll be local area, I presume, rather than online, but still could be testing it to the limits. But local area network obviously has more capabilities and less lag, so that would also be the ultimate way to play it. And also UK's first time for Mirror's Edge Catalyst. If you've ever played Mirror's Edge, obviously a long-awaited sequel. I'm looking forward to seeing that, and I'll bring you details on that. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have now got a 4-day ticket, so I will definitely be able to bring you all of the footage of what's going on and looking at the games and reviews of the games that I get to play there. Need for Speed, obviously, they've brought out a new one. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Now, I wasn't a particular fan of the Garden Warfare franchise of it as being more of a MOBA thing, but some people were, so I can have a look at that, see what's changed in number 2, see whether it's still fitting in the MOBA sort of thing, see whether it's a free-to-play, because most of these online battle arenas tend to be sort of that free-to-play game now. And FIFA 16, of course, in the Xbox booth. And the Left Field Connection, sponsored by Sega, is going to have 21 games. As the dog gets angry, he obviously doesn't like Sega. Quiet as a Stone Simulator? That sounds interesting. Crazy Goat Noise Game Man, or Goat and One-Dimensional Dungeon Crawler Line Wobbler. So some very, very unusual sounding games coming out of that. Previous games, Thomas Was Alone, of course. I'm sure you've all heard of Gunpoint, Joe Danger, Don't Starve was even in the Left Field Collection. I didn't know that one. So, we will see what else we have to come through the Left Field Connection. Of course, we've got the Hexathlon Gaming from Virgin, which has just been announced. So, it'll be the finals of that. Finals of FIFA, Super Smash Bros., Hearthstone, Smite, Heroes of the Storm, and Destiny. All playing off for £5,000. So, I'll bring you the details of what's going on with that, and we'll see if we can catch the final and see who wins. And obviously, there's going to be probably a lot of people wanting to interview them, so may not be able to get a chance to speak to them, but we'll see and see how happy they are and how hard they've had to fight for it and how long. Because I mean, obviously, I've not really heard of the hexathlon, and for next year, we could perhaps get details of how to enter for you. So that is what you can look forward to so far on EGX 2015. More details when they come, 24th to the 27th of September. Get your tickets now if you haven't, because like I said, they're pretty much sold out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.